If you've ever heard someone slam their hands down and say, "That's enough," you know things are getting ready to get rough. But what about when God says, "That's enough"? Well, let's find out. When you were young, did you ever push your parents so far that they finally said these words, "That's enough"? If you ever heard those words from your parents, you knew that you had pushed them too far, that their patience had reached its limit. In fact, you had probably taken them a click or two past the limit. And now there was going to be consequences that would be unavoidable and non-negotiable. Well, welcome to 2 Kings chapter 21. That's exactly what's happening in this chapter. Now, Hezekiah had been a good king over Judah. He trusted the Lord, he was faithful to the Lord in everything he did, and he was described as a good king of whom there would never be another like him. But his son, Manasseh, that's another story. He was just the opposite. Manasseh ranked right up there with Ahab, the king of Israel, as being one of the worst kings ever. Not only did Manasseh worship pagan deities, but he practiced witchcraft. He set up pagan shrines and altars inside the very temple of the Lord. He sacrificed his own children, and he murdered innocent people at whim. Well, Manasseh was one of the most wicked kings there was. He was more wicked than the kings that God drove out of the land before him. And God said, "That's enough." In light of all God has done for us as individuals, as families, as a nation, kind of makes you wonder just how close we are to hearing God say, "That's enough." Think about how far you push God and see what you can change about that this week. We'll see you next week.